The company's Weill Consulting Group, and I guess we've been at this for 14 years now. I actually come from the nonprofit sector originally, and I worked in various capacities. I actually have a background in public health, and I worked in management settings and even in direct care and research in various nonprofit organizations. And in my last nonprofit, I started to moonlight a little bit to provide some in-kind support to some area nonprofits, primarily small nonprofits in inner city Boston, to do some grant writing for them. So to actually research potential funders like foundations and corporate giving programs, and then actually write grant proposals to them on behalf of these organizations. And I started to do that on the side, and I was enjoying it. And so in 2002, I kind of took the plunge and decided I want to try this out as sort of my occupation, and so launched Weill Consulting Group in '02, and we've grown, though we still stay fairly small, and so that we still do a lot of grant work. That's kind of the bread and butter of what we do, and so what that is again researching government agencies, foundations, corporate giving programs that might be a good fit for a nonprofit. In terms of their funding priorities, and then actually writing grant applications to them. So we do a lot of that, but we've also expanded our services. So now I do a lot of strategy, working with nonprofit boards and executive staff on sort of assessing their capacity to raise money, and then do sort of strategic fundraising plans for the organization. We do individual appeals. I do research on CRM solutions for nonprofits. I also do a lot of presenting and workshops and trainings and that sort of thing as well. We work with nonprofits of all shapes and sizes, from large universities to small community-based agencies. Our clients are from a variety of fields. A lot of them tend to be in the fields of education and healthcare and public health, arts and culture, youth development, but we've worked with all sorts of organizations, and most of them have been based in Massachusetts, though some nonprofits we work with, we just finished a gig with one in Tel Aviv, one in Texas, but a lot of them are based in Massachusetts, some of which work locally and some have a more national or international scope.
So what types of nonprofits do you work with?
Again, they run the gamut. I work with, right now I'm working with one in inner city Boston that works in the neighborhoods of Roxbury and Mission Hill and Charlestown, and they work actually with sort of the gangbanger youth. These kids are really tough, who are either they're gang involved or they're about to be gang involved, and they provide interventions over several years with them to try to get change the trajectory of their lives.
Right.
So that's an example. I work with another really cool organization in Cambridge that teaches youth entrepreneurship to low-income teenagers in Cambridge, and now they've just expanded to Boston. So these kids actually launch and start their own businesses through them, which is really amazing.
Cool.
And they're incredible. They get apprenticeships through a couple of in-house businesses that the organization runs. It's an amazing 3-year program for high school students.